New York City is a very, very good team. We'll start the interview now. They're a very good team. They played a tough match last night, but it was an impressive result for them away from home. It's a hard game to play. They're getting some players back from injury. Via status, the Norwegian guy's status. So interesting for us to see how they line up on Sunday. But a well-coached, very good team. So it'll be a tough match, and we're just going to make sure that our guys are physically ready, and then try and have a game plan in place where we can establish our tempo and how we want to play.
What did you make of Raúl's first start and the way he was able to score his first goal?
Good. Well, it was a well-taken goal. You'd have to ask Christian if that pass was for him or for Nico. But Raúl, obviously, you saw his quality in that moment. He made something out of nothing. Good first touch, put him in the right spot, and he's able to finish. So, good goal scorers sometimes are, maybe not involved in all aspects of the game, and then all of a sudden they score the winning goal. And they get all the accolades. That's goal scorers.
As the momentum continues to build with this team, are you seeing any difference in the guys' demeanor or how they're carrying themselves or how they're practicing at all?
Michelle, I think that's been going on for the last, 2-3 weeks, just because of the influx of players before the results have come. So I would say that there was a couple of reasons for that. Probably because we're tired of being down in the bottom of the standings. This team, the existing group of guys, has a lot of pride. The insertion of Raúl and that whole dynamic, and then finding results along the way. I think all three of those things have combined into lively practices, competitive spirited practices, and some better results on the field.
Victor Rodríguez is out here training. How is his status?
That'll be updated probably daily if I'm here. When he's ready, he will play.
But it's technically a hamstring strain.
Still a hamstring strain. Whenever he can get it full into training, then that'll be your indicator that he's close. Right now he's just still in partial, but he's shown to be a pretty resilient kid. So
you guys were pretty short-handed roster-wise early in the year. Now, though, you've got Roman back, Gustav back, Raúl's here. What's it like now having legitimate options when you're picking a starting 11?
It's great because you right away. Chad had a quad contusion, can't play. You put Roman on, it's like they didn't miss a beat. So good performance, shutout victory on the road. It's great to have. Having Raúl in there scoring goals, it's great. Will and Deuce have done a great job doing that over their time here. You add another guy to the mix, it's always good news.
Based off what you've seen at training, what have you made of how Raúl has been combining and gaining chemistry with Bruin and Dempsey?
It's all just a matter of time. They're all three very, very talented soccer players, so the longer they're on the field together, the more they get to know their little, the things they like to do, where they want the ball, how they want the ball. It'll all come. It'll all come together pretty quickly.
Jordan's finally been able to take some steps forward and being back out here a little bit with the team, doing work on the side. Have you been impressed with how he's tackled the injury this year?
He's got good help at home. But yeah, he's a tough kid. He'll do whatever it takes to come back. If there's a chance, we'd certainly welcome him back with open arms. But he's got a strict protocol from his dad, and they're working through it. But always good to have all of them back out on the field, and it's good for Jordan too. You flip that around a little bit. It's good for Jordan to be with his teammates. That helps his recovery, the speed of his recovery.
Just following up on that, so it sounds like you're not necessarily ruling out a chance of a return this year, but it's fair to say it's not something you're looking at.
Until there's some definitive answer to that, I would never rule that kid out. Wouldn't do it.